Welcome to 2026, the year where your operating system tries to sell you car insurance, your toaster needs a monthly subscription, and Microslop is the trending term on every tech forum that hasn't been scraped into oblivion by a web crawler yet. If you've been living under a rock or happily using a stable Linux distro, you might have missed the rebranding. The internet has affectionately dubbed the Redmond giant Microslop. It's a portmanteau of Microsoft and slop, that wonderful new metric we use to describe low-effort, hallucinating AI garbage. And folks, the garbage is piling up. Let's look at the specs. Their current AI integration is rough. It's slop. Even by the chaotic standards of OpenAI, Microsoft's implementation feels like it was coded by a tired intern using ChatGPT to write the code for him. It's bloated, it breaks things, and it answers questions nobody asked while ignoring the ones you actually did. But bad software is nothing new. We're used to blue screens. What we aren't used to is a hardware conspiracy that sounds like the plot of a cyberpunk dystopia. Let's talk about RAM. You might have noticed that upgrading your PC right now requires a second mortgage. RAM prices have doubled, and they're on their way to tripling. Why? Is it a supply chain issue or a natural disaster? No, it's Sam Altman. Reports are confirming that the CEO of OpenAI just pre-bought 40% of the entire global RAM wafer production for 2026. And here is the kicker. They aren't even using it to build anything. They're parking it in a warehouse. It is literally sitting on a pallet in the desert so that nobody else can use it. It is artificial scarcity weaponized. Now, you might say that's OpenAI, not Microsoft. But let's be real. Microsoft is the biggest investor and partner in OpenAI. They are legally distinct entities, sure, but when your partner hoards the world's silicon supply to choke out the market, that, to quote the documentation, shit splashes on you too. And this is where it gets really predatory. At the exact same time that their partner is driving the cost of memory through the roof, Microsoft is trying to brute force 500 million users to upgrade to Windows 11. They are end-of-lifing perfectly good software and telling you that your hardware is obsolete. To run Windows 11 properly, especially with all the Microslop AI background processes analyzing your keystrokes, you need more RAM, but you can't afford more RAM because their best friend Sam bought it all. It's not an ecosystem anymore, it's a shakedown. It's like a mechanic slashing your tires, then telling you he's the only guy in town who sells rubber, and the price just went up 300%. People are struggling with a massive cost of living crisis, and the strategy here seems to be let them eat silicon. And if you think, fine, I'll just cancel my subscriptions and go open source, good luck with that. Consumer watchdog groups globally are currently investigating Microsoft for what's called roach motel tactics around Office 365. If you don't know the term, a roach motel is a dark pattern where it's incredibly easy to check in, but impossible to check out. Signing up takes one click. Canceling, you have to navigate a labyrinth of 6 different "Are you sure" screens, verify your identity, and solve a riddle from a bridge troll. And if you click the wrong pixel, congratulations, you just upgraded to the Enterprise E5 plan for $50 a month. So, what is the state of the union in 2026? We have an OS that fights the user, an AI partner that hoards the hardware, and a subscription model that holds your credit card hostage. The AI is garbage, the prices are fixed, and the user experience is hostile. If you need me, I'll be over here installing Arch Linux on a calculator watch because at least I can afford the memory for it. This has been The Code. See you next time.